What's up, y'all? Okay, I've been meaning to showcase this to you guys for the last couple of weeks now, but if you recall, I showed you guys some hair I recently received from Virgin Hair Fix. Make sure you check out their link down below to get information on any hair you want to purchase. But the hair that they sent me is the Malaysian Curly hair. I showcased it to y'all in its original state, asked y'all what I should dye the hair color and if I should make a wig out of it. Y'all gave me suggestions and told me to make a wig, so I'm doing just that. Now, y'all told me to go ahead and dye the hair red, so this is going to be part 1 of a part 2 series showcasing how I dyed this beautiful ass hair, this amazing ass red color that you're going to see very, very shortly, and all the products that I used within this video, okay? And then stay tuned for part 2 to see how the wig looks and how I got it to do what it's gonna do, okay? So to give you some specs on the hair, some Malaysian curly hair, I have 4 bundles in a closure, 22, 24, 26, 26, and a 14-inch closure, which you guys see right here. And as y'all can see right here, y'all see how absolutely drop dead gorgeous this hair is. I mean, the texture is out of this world, and I've been wanting to try some curly hair for a while now, so I was really excited to check this hair out, to color this hair. But the most important thing about this hair that I wanted to make sure of is that I did not damage the curl pattern by lifting this hair too high. So I chose to do something a little bit more subtle with this hair. Okay, so first up, a couple of things you're going to need. You're going to need a mixing bowl, which is what I got from Sally's a little while back. You're also going to need the little brush and maybe a comb to kind of comb through the hair as you apply the color. You don't want to be too rough with the hair, of course. You're going to definitely need some gloves because you're going to get that hair dye all over your hands if you don't. And now we're gonna get to the coloring part, alright? This is where it gets a little bit messy, so make sure you try to do this shit in the kitchen if you can, and put everything on like a plastic bag or something that you know can protect your countertops because it will stain. Alright, so on to the color. The color that I chose was by L'Oreal, and it's the High Color Highlights for dark hair only, and it's in the color Magenta. I chose this one because I didn't want to have to go through the whole process of lifting and all that shit, because this is basically a lift color process all in one box. It's pretty dope. I also wanted to make sure that I didn't use a developer that was too high, so instead of using a 30 or a 40, I used a 20 developer just to make sure I don't damage the curl pattern of the hair. So here comes the fun part, but the messy part, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to squeeze these tubes into the mixing bowl, all right? And as you guys can see, it's a stark-ass red color, so that's why it's important for you to cover your countertops and everything else to make sure you don't get this stain everywhere. Now, once you put the product in the bowl, you're going to take your 20 developer, and what I basically did, because there's no real formula to this, I went ahead and measured out 4 capfuls of the developer, about 4.5 or so, and that's what it basically looks like. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to get to mixing it up. Y'all know my black ass had to show y'all me mixing the shit, right? But I did want you guys to see the consistency of the product so you guys know how thick it got after I mixed the ingredients up. So here's the fun part. Basically what I wanted to do was do a nice red ombre. So I wanted to keep the roots dark for the hair simply because of the fact that my own hair itself is dark as well and I don't plan on coloring it. So I went ahead and just kind of painted on the red pretty much almost to halfway up the shaft, okay, of the bundle. And I will tell you guys later what I did because I did have to change it a little bit, but you'll see that in part 2 of my video showcasing the wig itself, okay? So just slather this shit on and just be careful. Like I said, it just gets super messy, so make sure your countertops and all that shit are completely protected. Okay, so when you get done painting the shafts of the hair with the hair color, you're basically going to wrap the portions of the hair that have the dye on it in foil and let it process. I let it process for about 45 minutes or so. After your hair processes, what you do is you take the foil off, you rinse it, condition it, and here's what it looks like after having just done just that, okay? All I did afterwards was I put it on a towel and I let it air dry overnight, and as you guys can see, it's a beautiful maroonish burgundy ass color, alright? So stay tuned for part 2 because I'm going to show you guys what I did to kind of color correct the hair and show you guys the wig as well. Thanks so much to Virgin Hair Fix for sending me this beautiful ass Malaysian curly hair. Make sure you guys check out the link down in the description box to get you some hair boo-boo. This hair is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Stay tuned for part 2 for this video so you guys can see the wig that I made with this beautiful hair. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.